presentation today is left-hand piano music, confusion, and impairment. I have a QR code for the handout. I also have them in paper up here if you want to grab them now or afterwards. So this presentation will include certain technical and performance aspects of this repertoire, as well as how it is valued among pianists who have lost their ability to play with their right hand. So starting off with some of the technical aspects in this repertoire are voicing, tone, and musicality. The pianist is either having to learn or relearn how to voice the thumb in their left hand, which can be easier since it's a heavy finger, but it's more difficult to create certain tones and colors in the thumb than the other fingers because of the limited mobility that the thumb has. You can even try playing your lap with your thumb and see how difficult that might be versus the other fingers. So the example I have here is Scriabin's Nocturne for the left hand, Opus 9. And as you can see, the left hand thumb has the melody entirely, and the hand has to jump down to reach those other 16th notes, all while creating a well-voiced and well-shaped melody. So this piece is one of the greatest examples of a left-hand piano piece that sounds like two hands are playing, which composers of this repertoire really tried to accomplish so that it sounded similar to standard repertoire. Then I have a video here of Rubinstein playing this nocturne. Another great example of magnifying this texture for the left hand is Ravel's Piano Concerto for left hand. So a common obstacle with one-handed pianists is figuring out what to do with their other arm if they still have it. Many of these pianists carry tension in their other arm and their hand, especially if they've previously played with their right hand before. That hand is going to want to jump up and play with the left hand along with it. Some of you have maybe carried tension in your body when you play, or seen a student carry tension commonly in their shoulders. So you know how important it is for them to learn how to relax those muscles. So it's important for one-handed pianists to be able to learn how to relax their other arm. Something else they have to consider is where to place their arm. So I have a picture here of Leon Fleischer, who commonly places his right arm in his lap, and then Sergei Kuznetsov in this video places his hand on the bench, and then the right frame of the piano, which can also help provide stability. And this is also the Scriabin. Shifting the bench, like I have pictured here, so that gives their left arm more range of motion when they're playing. To declare oneself title of pianist, it is expected that that person will have two functioning hands. With only one functioning hand, they become not a pianist, but a one-handed pianist. And composers nearly always envision their performer as a fully functioning body with all arms and fingers. So performers whose bodies are unable to comply with those standards must find alternate ways to perform and adapt to their instrument. So I have pictured here pianist and composer Paul Wittgenstein, who helped create a more normal medium of piano music by left-hand piano music in the way he worked to detach the term disabled from one-handed pianism. I have a quote here from Blake Howe, writing about Wittgenstein. Quote, "Within this ideology, bodily limitations are to be affirmed rather than superseded, embraced rather than overcome." End quote. The solo and chamber piano repertoire written for left hand has influenced one-handed pianists in that they can continue to explore their goals as musicians, and they're able to demonstrate ability despite disability and still feel included